Blue zones, more than just longevity. That's something I'm going to talk about today, so stick around. Hi, my name is Sachiaki Takamiya. I am the author of the Ikigai Diet and Ikigai Bio-Hacking. Okay, so recently many people are talking about blue zones, especially whether their diet are plant-based or not. Yeah, and this is because Dan Buettner in his like Netflix programs, he said that 95% of the Blue Zone's diet are plant-based. Yeah. And some people who kind of support, animal including diet argue that that is not true. Yeah. Not 95%, maybe like, 70 or 80%. They say, for example, in Okinawa, people do eat pork. Yeah. Therefore, it's not only plant-based. Or then they talk about, Sardinia, Italy, or Icaria, Greece. They eat a lot of, dairy product, cheese and stuff like that. So it's not only plant-based, right? However, I find this whole argument not so important, or it's kind of a minor thing. It's not a really significant thing because whether it is 95% plant-based or 70% plant-based, it is plant-based. I mean, the ratio, when you talk about the ratio, probably the plant-based ratio is higher than animal-based food. Yeah. And the important thing is the Blue Zone's diet is a whole food diet. Yeah. So when they have carbs, for example, yeah, they have a whole carb. Yeah. And that's another thing people talk about, how come, Blue Zone has such a high carb diet and they're healthy and so on. But because they eat whole food. Yeah. And also they have whole variety of food. So it's a fiber rich, diverse diet. They eat a lot of beans, they eat a lot of grains, they probably eat some animal products such as fish. I mean, fish is pretty common, especially in Japan. Not so much in Okinawa though. And then or dairy product, yeah. It's possible, and sometimes meat too. Yeah, but then the idea is they're not only eating meat, or they're not only eating fish or dairy product. They're also eating a lot of vegetables, tons of vegetables and grains and beans and so on. So it's a fiber-rich, diverse diet. Yeah, and also even when they consume some dairy product, yeah, usually they are locally produced goats and sheep milk products in the case of Sardinia, Italy, and Icaria, Greece. Yeah. So it's a different from, like a regular dairy product. Because the thing is, when you talk about, or say, the Blue Zones, they have dairy product, therefore you can live long by eating, by consuming dairy product. But that's misleading, really, because, it's a specific dairy product, not the same as regular dairy product people consuming. But when people watch that kind of video, they think, oh, okay, so I'm going to start drinking milk every day or eating cheese every day. But it's a mis um, misleading, really. Yeah. So the they do eat local food, which means they practice Shindo Fuji, which means eating locally, eating seasonally, and that is a significant aspect of the Blue Zone's lifestyle. Yeah. And also, many of them are self-sufficient, especially I think in Italia, Greece. I think that's what the Dan Buettner talk about in the Netflix program, that they're leading self-sufficient lifestyle. They grow their own food, own vegetable, fruit, and everything, and they probably catch fish in the sea and so on. So it is very sustainable in a way that they practice organic and small scale polyculture farming. Yeah. While as if you like a consume like a regular, product, those are usually produced by large scale, non-organic, uh, you know, monoculture farming style. Yeah. So the fact that they practice this type of, gardening or farming, they are leading sustainable lifestyle. Yeah. So yeah, again, I have to stress this because it is very important. Local organic small-scale polyculture farming create biodiversity, and therefore it is a sustainable way of producing food. Right. So sustainability is one thing that people never talk about when they talk about Blue Zone. They always talk about health and longevity. Well, I mean, I don't blame them because Blue Zone became famous for the land of longevity. Centurions live long. So it is true that it is a longevity place, but another significant factor is it is a sustainable lifestyle, and we can learn a lot from Blue Zone's lifestyle from the point of view of sustainability. Now, so you can't live longer if the planet is destroyed. Yeah. So it is a very simple fact. Yeah. So if you want to, be healthier and live longer, you need to do something about the planet. Otherwise, no one can survive on this planet. Right. And then another thing I often talk about is optimization doesn't equal sustainability, and sustainability doesn't equal optimization. Now, so when you compare Blue Zone's lifestyle and modern, biohacking or modern kind of a health protocols, yeah, probably the modern health protocol is more optimal because you calculate everything. You have a cutting edge science. You use cutting edge scientific data to calculate what exactly nutrient you need for how much. And then you pick a specific food that contain that nutrient. Sometimes you take supplement as well, and then you do a specific exercise. Specific zone 2 workout, a specific high intensity workout, strength training, balance training, everything. And yeah, of course, if you calculate everything based on modern science, your lifestyle becomes optimal, right? And then, but compared to that, Blue Zone lifestyle isn't optimal because, they don't use science to calculate everything. It's more like a traditional lifestyle that people, had read for so many centuries, right? Yet it is sustainable way. And let's say if it's not optimal, but still it's a great, it's a healthy lifestyle. There's no question about that. It's a healthy and a longevity lifestyle. Yeah. I often talk about, 80% optimal and 100% optimal. Maybe it is not 100% optimal way, but at least 80% optimal way. And I think that is enough. Yeah. Because which would you prioritize? The 80% optimal and sustainable way, or 100% optimal and non-sustainable way. Because sometimes there's a trade-off. You need to pick either one. Yeah. Now, having said that, there are ways that are good for both personal health and planetary health. Yeah. In other words, both kind of optimal and sustainable. Yeah, maybe not 100%, but if you can find somewhere kind of 90%, 80% to 90% optimal range, then there are many ways that are also sustainable too, right? But you might say, and then Blue Zone's lifestyle is one of them. Blue Zone's lifestyle, I do recommend Blue Zone's lifestyle because they are both good for personal health and planetary health. So, meaning, move to the countryside. Yeah, you don't need to move to the Blue Zones, but just move to the countryside and lead what I call Satoyama lifestyle, like a circular lifestyle by, doing gardening and living in nature and living according to the circadian rhythm, living according to the circadian rhythm and monthly rhythm, right? But sometimes it is still difficult to move to the countryside and do that. Then one thing you can do is support local organic farmers. Yeah, you can you can source your food from local organic farmers. Yeah, because we need more organic farmers. So by supporting organic farmers, you can contribute to the sustainability of the planet. And go to a farmer's market and do that. Because even if you live in the city, there must be some organic farmers in your area, like, outskirts of the city. Yeah, then go to those farmers market and support those local organic farmers. I've also made this video called Planetary Biohacking, Bioharmonizing the Mother Earth. So please watch this. And why gardening surpasses regular workouts for longevity. And then please read Ikigai Biohacking. If you're interested in methods which are good both for personal health and planetary health, there are tons of examples in the book. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Again, my name is Sachiaki Takamiya. I am the author of the Ikigai Diet and Ikigai Bio-Hacking. If you like this video, please give me your thumb up and subscribe to my channel. And please leave your comment. Yeah, what do you think of the Blue Zone's lifestyle? Yeah, as a sustainable lifestyle. Thank you. Well, I will see you in the next video. Live with your Ikigai!